Hello, hello. I have some fantastic news. I have another test. I am getting a little extreme right now with how many tests I'm running, and I'm trying to document it all because it's going to be fun to look at. But this is one of the ones I'm super excited about. Let me show you. I've already gotten carried away. Knits and Knots, Janine of Winnipeg. Well, Knits and Knots, Winnipeg, Janine. I don't believe she's in Winnipeg anymore, but she has this book that she's doing, Modern Crochet Sweaters, 20 Chic Designs for Everyday Wear. It will be coming out in the fall, but this is the Distant Fog sweater. And I know this is in black and white, so it doesn't give you the entire vibe, but I'll show you the color that I'm doing. Boom! Look, I've already gotten so wild. So wild. I'm about to add a new color in. All of these I inherited from a friend of a friend who had someone pass away and from Alzheimer's, and she told her husband, just promise me not to get rid of it till, I'm gone. So unfortunately that moment has come, but she has blessed many a maker now, and I am one of them. This is, I'm sure, a discontinued yarn. I think. I looked it up, but I don't remember. And when I looked it up, that's how I found out that it's an Aran weight. But you could also do like a wraps per inch to really find out for some of those mystery yarns that you have. This is a Prism Yarn, as you can see. And it is the color Tumbleweed. And I guess Lotus is the type of what they've named this fiber content, which is 58% wool, 27% bamboo, and 15% silk. I can't even describe the feeling of this. I mean, it's just the construction of this yarn. It gives such good stitch definition, especially with these stitches. This, I've not really done this before, but she had her swatch as a, oh, I'm sorry, I got some sparkly stuff on there. She had her swatch done as a 5 by 5 inch. So that was nice and different to do. I think I only had to try like a few hook sizes. I tried the suggested one and that one wasn't working for me. So then I tried another one and I was off by like an inch. And then the next one, I just had a wild guess by an inch. So I went 3.5 millimeter. Can you even with this ribbing? It's so cool because you're in actual stitches. There's no front and back loops. And it looks like real ribbing. And I love the repeats of this. So she gives like the stitch counts here for a certain row amount. And then here we got a stitch count for a certain row amount. And then I'll be doing like the sides. See, this has a V. You can hardly see. I'll be doing the sides here and then the back panel and sleeves. So I can't wait. I'm thinking that I'd like to have my finished photos, like since I'm doing this camo type color, I'd like to do my finished photos with this local kind of area that's dedicated to the military in kind of nearby me. They have kind of a park, it has planes and like tanks and stuff like that. I don't believe they're real, but it'd be cool scenery to take pictures. And I think I'm gonna set it up with my stepdaughter. She takes fantastic photos, and this is a great time for it since Janine is gonna kindly be promoting those involved in testing her book patterns. And I don't know how she's juggling all these. Like, she's juggling all of the patterns in the book with the testing, like essentially at the same time. And it breaks me to not apply to more, but I'm refraining. I chose one and I'm just gonna have to get the book. Y'all, I have been in the zone and really hardly said anything about the progress that I have been making on this project. It is really wild that like, I haven't been back on here since the night before last night, I believe. So the last time I came on, I said that I was going to go ahead and start like the back panel. And that night I got like the second ribbing done and down like, I don't know, this much or something. And then the next day I got even more, like basically even to the front panel that I had, which this is the front panel now. I've been working at the V here. And then I ended up deciding to, you know, because I want to make sure that I have enough yarn. And I'm just hoping that she like guessed or gave an estimate for more than what I need. For my size, she said that we need like 16, 28 or 25 or something like that. I know I have over 1600, but I know it's going to be a little bit close, and normally I'm like way over in yardage of what I need. So to me, that's still playing a little bit of yarn chicken, even though I basically do have what she suggests. So I did go ahead and do the sleeves, and this is what I did yesterday, and I finished up today. And now I'm on, okay, and this is like the other panel. So I am finishing up the V's. I'm almost done with the one side, and then I'm going to do the other side. And I have these two hanks. I haven't even caked them up yet. And then I feel like I have a fuzzy in my eye. Story, like the life of a yarnie, right? Can't avoid it. And then I have the rest of this cake. So I feel confident and comfortable saying that I should have enough to be able to do the pattern as is. It sure will be a shame if I said that out loud and jinx myself, and then I'll have to like rip out my V and rip out some rows for the body. So hopefully my sleeves are like just perfect fit the way that she suggested. When I finish the V panel, I'll come back and show you. I am already working on the back panel, but look at how cool that V is going to be. That neckline is... Are you okay? That neckline is gonna be so good in the dress. Yes. I think it's gonna be good. I've got 2 skeins left and 36 more rows on this back panel, and then plus the cleanup on the neckline and seaming. So this leaves me, I believe, yes, 210 yards. So hopefully this covers it. Send me well wishes, okay? I am now going to cake these up with my Fiber Art Supply Co. winder and my Knit Picks Swift. Well, that hank quickly became a mess. I got it done though, and I'm gonna go ahead and brush and join the next hank, which looks way cleaner, onto this. So it's just gonna be one smooth cake for me to work from. I've noticed like I'm not getting very much pulling. The colors that blend, this is like seriously the best camo I've ever worked with. The colors blend so perfectly, and so I haven't alternated any skeins. I'm just going with it. I know this is a fantastic, gorgeous angle. You just can't live without this view. Okay, Let's get to it. Well, I ended up losing at Yarn Chicken with a couple rows to go, so I'm gonna have to take this neck shaping out just to take some rows out of the body to match this one, which will also give me hopefully enough to do the stitching around the neck and then the seaming of all this. It had been a couple days, but yesterday, and I finished like a shawl in between basically, but yesterday I frogged and redid the neckline here on here, and now during this car ride I have seamed the shoulders and done like the neck detail. So now I'm gonna seam the sides and put the sleeves on, and she done. And when I get to my destination, I'll put her on and see like what the length is that we hit and whether it'll be like dress length or how it's gonna work out, because I had to take out 4 rows. Had to bust out the big one for this wash. This one has to go in the bathtub. But here we go. I used a kookaburra wash and it smells beautiful. This might be a little hard to do one-handed, but I was like, wow, this looks really dark. I've been gone all day, so it's basically been in here all day. Unnecessary amount to soak, but look at this. Oh, that's a lot of bleeding. And it's still really dark color, but I'm, oh my goodness, glad that I didn't wash it with anything else. I think after an entire week, this is finally dry. It's been a long time coming, but she's here. She is here. And I already got my sweater dress on in celebration. I just did a reel, and I'm gonna be having this video pop up on my YouTube real soon too. Now in hindsight, I'd like to add too, I would have liked to probably not have frogged this area and taken from the body. I would have rather have taken from the sleeves. I do love me a long sleeve that covers like my whole hand like this. But I feel like I could have saved a bit much. Like I could have saved work. Like instead of doing all this over again. But I'm keeping it the way it is like this because everything is nice and seamed up. You know I'm not washing this, anytime soon. Next time, if I'm gonna wash it, it's going to go into the freezer. That's the way that this sucker is gonna get blocked from now on, because I ain't gonna wait forever for it to dry again. And I guess we learned that this fiber takes a while. But I wanted to show you, a little glimpse in the book. She is just so dang beautiful. All of her pictures are so beautiful. This is the back. I'm sure you already know about a lot of the designs in here. I really loved how sweet she is right here. To anyone who has shared my work, bought my patterns, or made my designs, I get to wake up and do what I love every day. And to you, I'll always be grateful. I love her. She is such a gem. So much talent. I feel like she puts her whole heart and soul into every little thing she does. And that's why she has so much success with each venture that she takes. So here's like a little peek. I'm sure, like I said, you've already seen her sneak peek all of this. But if you've never heard of Janine, Here's your glance into her beauty. Aren't all those charts so good? I love the font. I think we're coming up to the one that I did, the Distant Fog sweater dress. Oh, there it is. She has like a hanging up picture here. And then, yeah. Yay! I also wanted to show you that she did a blog post on every single design that she has in the book. And she showcased all of the testers involved. And here are a few of my pictures in her blog post. Yeah, you should go check all of them out. She writes all the details about the whole entire experience. There were 27 testers involved in this beauty, and here are a couple other versions as well as my finished photos. Thanks for watching.